Howdy, y'all. Let's open some Pokemon cards. I got these cards from Catch 'em All Collectibles here on YouTube. He's on eBay. That's where I ended up buying them from, was eBay. These were individual packs. They are pulled from various ETBs or the promotional boxes, various boxes, because you can't buy a full box of these. I ended up ordering 36 packs. And this is what I got. I'm going to open 6 packs today. And what I basically did, I took my scale and I scaled them. And I have basically a 5.5 variable from the lightest pack to the heaviest pack between the 36. And so I figured I'd take one of each, and we will see if it translates. If the lighter packs are better, if the heavier packs are better, if there's no real rhyme or reason where the better cards are. But we're going to give it a try and see what happens. This pack here on the left is the lightest pack, and it's 22 grams, 0.0, and this is 22.1, 22.2, 22.3, 22.4, and 22.5. Now in the 36 packs that I got, I had one 22.4 and I had one 22.5. Majority is right around 22.2 and 22.3. Which I watched some other channels, and I think they had a bigger window gap between their high and low weights per pack. Because I know some people scale these packs trying to figure out where the good cards are at, and then they sell the packs that don't have the good cards. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that that's what Catch 'em All Collectibles does. That's not what I'm implying or anything like that. In fact, I would actually like to prove otherwise. I'd like to prove that there's no real rhyme or reason per weight. And what Catch 'em All Collectibles sells is legitimate packs, and it's worth your time, effort, and money if that's something you want to do. But without further ado, let's get into it. We're going to start with the lightest pack. This pack was 22 grams even, 22.0. Now, I haven't opened any of these Scarlet and Violet 151. I know these are some of the most popular packs right now, and that's why I got them. And we'll see how it goes. So I don't know the Pokemon. Well, I'll know most of these because they're the original 151, right? So actually, I might know most of these if I can remember them from about 20-something years ago when I first started messing with Pokemon. Now, this tab wasn't secure. And that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it doesn't look like it's resealed or anything. These look legit as far as I'm concerned. Figure out how to open these without doing any craziness. And I got some top loaders right beside me here that if I pull any decent cards, they're going to go right into that top loader. And we'll probably either put them in my nephew's collection, or we will put them on eBay, or we might put them on TCG Player, or I might sell them at the local card shop. The card shop that sold me the cards. I mean, that's a possibility just as well. I'll make a future video. If I do end up getting some good cards, I'll let you know where they're going to be. If you might want them. You might want them for value, or you might want them for your collection. Either way is fine with me. All these cards will be in basically near mint condition as far as I'm concerned. They'll come out. I won't touch the faces. I'll touch the cards basically on the sides, other than when I scoot them side to side to see which cards I got. But the rare cards and the expensive cards are going to go straight into a top loader, and that will be their home. That's where they will live. So minimal damage, minimal handling, and cards should retain their value. And yeah, that's that. All right, let's go through it. Ekans, Cubone, Vulpix, Magnemite, Magneton, Nidoqueen, Victory Bell. There's an Onyx, which I think, yeah, that's the reverse. And another Magneton. And an Arbok EXE. I know that's a fairly common one, but I will put that straight into a top loader. Somebody might want that card. Yeah, the Magneton wasn't I don't know if these reverse foils are ever worth anything. I'm going to set it to the side because I don't want it to get damaged. That's a reverse foil too, isn't it? I got 2 reverse foils. I didn't know they... Oh, that's a little odd. I thought I got the regular magneton. Yeah. Alright, so it's the exact same card. This one's not a reverse foil. Very interesting. Alright. Set these over to the side. Grab a top loader over here. And you're going to ever so carefully take this Arbok EXE and slide it in the top loader. Sure nothing's bent, nothing's scratched, nice and gentle. And there we go. I think that's considered a pull. I'm not sure if it has a whole lot of value there, but you never know. Alright, so that's the light pack, and it had Arbok EXE and 2 reverse foils. Yeah, that's very interesting. That might... We'll see if there's any sort of correlation there. Alright. This pack was 22.1 grams. The second lightest grouping of packs that I have here. See if there's some rhyme or reason to the weights. I did watch a video where they said that these... where I believe these code cards, they're weighted, and they're basically, the idea is to make all the packs weigh fairly much the same, so that people can't just weigh out their packs and take out the good ones. Alright, we got an Eevee, a Grimer, Weedle, Zubat, Persian, Muck, Daisy's Help, Hypno, that's a reverse foil, Charmeleon reverse foil, and an Amistar. Those are really neat. I think that Charmeleon's worth something. I don't know about Omnistar, but I think the Charmeleon is worth something, so we're going to put him in the top loader. I'm not sure about the other ones. I will look all these cards up at the end, but I do believe the Charmeleon might have some value. So, just in case if somebody wants them, I'm going to put him in a top loader ever so carefully, not to get scratched or bent. Yeah, lighting could be better. It's not very bright outside today. And there's a Charmeleon. Set him up here with the Arbok. Like I said, I don't think the Omnistar is super valuable, and I'm not sure about the other ones. Alright. This pack is 22 grams, 22.2. Yeah, I don't have the trick to open these yet. I don't want to damage the card. Trying to be very careful. Alright, yeah, so I ended up doing a video, I believe it was the 18th or so, and for a Pokemon video, and it has 400 or 500 views, so please go check that out. Make sure you comment down below, like, share, and sub. Really helps out the channel. If this is something that content that you like, please support me and support the channel, and I'll keep this sort of content coming. It said basically it's really going to go back to helping my nephew in the end, so I'm not too worried really what I end up getting here. There's a Squirtle reverse. That might be valuable. There's a Jigglypuff reverse. So there's 2 reverses in every pack, it seems. And a Mr. Mime, which I don't think he has a whole lot of value. But we will put this Squirtle... Move these over here so I don't have to reach. I'm going to put this Squirtle in the top loader. And that's where he will stay. Alright, being ever so careful. Don't want to damage the ends. Don't want to scratch the face. Don't want to bend the card. Make sure it gets all the way to the bottom. And there we have it. There's a Squirtle. Now I can sort of imagine keeping myself a set of SV151 because these were the original Pokemon that I grew up to know. And I know all these ones. Every card that I've pulled so far, I've known them. So I can definitely see keeping a set for myself if this is something that I'm going to do fairly often. All right, I'm going to try to pick up the pace. 10 minutes in, I've only opened a couple packs. Some of those people, man, they fly through packs. They open probably a dozen in the same amount of time. All right, Grimer, Psyduck, Ekans, Cubone, Big Tree Bell, Big Air Balloon, Primeape, Venomoth, Nidorina. There's a Gyarados. That might have a little bit of value. And there's a holographic fire energy. That's really neat. Alright. Let me see, what was the other one? Yeah, the Nidorina was a reverse foil. I'm going to try to look up the reverse foils, but I don't think that they have too much value. Now, the Charmeleon might have some value because it's one of the main three. Again, I have no real idea. But I figured, well, I have all these top loaders. I might as well put a couple cards that potentially are valuable in them. And there's the Gyarados. Alright, 2 packs to go. Alright, this pack. See, I only got one of these packs. It's 24 or 22.4. And there was only one of these packs in the whole 36 that I got. So either that's a, let's see if that's an anomaly. Maybe this one has a Charizard, or maybe it has nothing. So far, I don't see any real big sway, as in, these cards or those cards particularly have the better hits. So I think that I've only really got one hit, as with that Arbok EX. The other ones are just good cards, but not particularly valuable. There's a Cubone, Vulpix, Magnemite, Caterpie, Arcanine, Kingler, Snorlax, Venomoth, Metapod, Dugtrio, that's terrible rare, and foil. I can't remember. So it's a leaf, obviously, but plant energy, I don't know. I don't think that those particularly have any value. But none of these particularly look like complete duds, I would say. So based on 6 cards, or 6 packs, I should say, maybe that's not a big enough sample to really know. But I would say with just six packs, I don't see any really crazy possibility that Kabutops and a Krabby and a Jolteon. Look at that. Alright, I don't think the Kabutops is particularly valuable. I don't think about Krabby. Now, Jolteon could have some value. Oh, wow, look at that. Alright, so there's Psychic Energy. So, we had a foil Kabutops, a foil, or reverse foil Krabby, a basic energy foil, and a Jolteon. So we had 4 foil cards in that pack. So it kind of justifies the weight, I would say. So maybe there might be a little bit to the heavier cards, the heavier packs, might holding at least more foil cards. I'm not sure. but I will put Jolteon inside of a top loader, because this is very well likely at least a $5 or $10 card. I'm not exactly sure. Alright, we'll do a quick review. We got the Arbok, Charmeleon, which really, it's just a reverse foil, Squirtle, Gyarados, and the Jolteon there at the bottom. Now, I know none of these are major value, but I might be able to at least retain the cost of the packs of cards. We'll go through the reverse foils really quick. And then it's also a rare, but I know it's not a particularly valuable card. Kabutops, Krabby, Psychic Energy, Dugtrio, Plant Energy, I know it's called something else. Nidorina, Fire Energy, Mr. Mime, Jigglypuff, Omnistar, Hypno, Magneton, and Onyx. And we'll go through these really quick. Like, really quick. Snorlax. There's a Venomoth that is reverse foil. I'm going to take out the reverse foils. There's a Metapod reverse foil. Ekans, Cubone, Primeape. What I'll likely do is I might just give these to my niece and nephew so they can start their 151 collection. Now, that could be valuable. I don't know. I seen Daisy's help, but I wasn't sure there's a lot of value to that or not. It's not a reverse foil. It's kind of shiny, but it's not. There's Nidoqueen. I have the Nidorina. Alright, that's everything, folks. Alright, that's all she wrote, folks. Check back in at a later time. I'm not sure exactly when I'll do the next Pokemon content, but the more likes, shares, subs, and comments that I get, the more likely I'll make more of this sort of content. So if you like it, let me know. If you want to see something different, let me know. I might end up going try and find some more packs. I did end up getting 2 other. Well, I'll leave that for another video. Alright, y'all.